post it in my server.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Red Reaper. Hi, Loveline. Hi, Chris. Hi, Peep. Hi, Mega Man. Thank you for the sub, Peep. Oh my gosh, Awaga,
Yeah, thank
everyone.
you.
It's time to
Awaga.
Awaga with the best of them. How's everyone doing today? Oh my gosh. Are you ready to decide if a man lives or dies?
Good. Also, Red Reaper, I do believe they allow snacks, including pizza in court.
Yeah, especially
I think there's a concession stand outside.
Uh-huh. Hey, what if you get hungry?
I would like to call a 5-minute recess so that everyone can get to their snacks.
Chat is adjourned for a 15-minute lunch break.
We were about to call a verdict. Nope. Lunch break.
Hungry.
I cannot make my verdict on an empty stomach.
My judgment would become unsound. So,
Bang.
God. It's next to the closet where they store the confetti. Currently marking footballs for my college for use of our baseball team. What?
Huh?
Wait, what?
Hey, wait a minute.
Why are the baseball team using footballs?
I
And
got
what
confused.
evolutions?
Yeah, it is next to the closet where they store the confetti, true.
Good. Oh, happy birthday, Calvin Johnson, former Detroit Lion. Your reaction was the same as cool. Okay, I guess I'm glad yours just as confused too. Not great, but not terrible either. Almost done with the comm I've been working on for weeks. Hell yeah, you got this.
Gosh. Really? You're gonna do good. You're gonna do good.
And they use them for the pitchers to practice, but like, how can you pitch a ball? How can you pitch a football? If you can pitch a football, you can pitch anything.
Sure.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I had Taco Bell today. I gave myself a little treat because I've been doing so good lately.
We did not say Ace Attorney 1 Case 5. We said Ace Attorney Case 1-4.
Yeah. Maybe I worded it wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it's the final day of Case 4, which is the actual ending to this game, and then they stuck a bonus case on and later.
And then there's DLC for the DS version.
Uh-huh.
accounting is not my strong suit.
That's okay. I've been having a pretty good day. The Lions won yesterday, so that's great. The Colts lost, but they made it close against a good team, like a real playoff-bound team in the Rams. So
the Reds made it into the postseason.
And the Reds qualified for a postseason slot, so that's great. So today was a decent day for sports if your name is Viola Valentine.
I know that I know that the Reds are going to just get swept by the fucking Dodgers in the postseason, but I'm still just happy they made it there at all.
Uh-huh.
I think it is beautiful.
Even if they are the sacrificial lamb. What?
I'll fucking
Oh,
ban
cool.
that
It's been a while since you got one of those.
God. We don't need any help from the scammers.
Yeah. Who are just going to take our money and give us a virus and not actually give us views.
Yeah. Fucking, I have had a slightly frightening start to my day with the bug invasion.
Oh, Bubba.
And according to my parents, there's nothing to be done. I choose to not believe that because I think actually there is something to be done. I just think my parents don't feel like doing it. Just marked the last ball wrong. Put XX bash ball.
God.
If I wanted a virus, there's plenty I could download for free instead.
Honestly.
Yeah, just like do Vinesauce Joel Windows destruction, but on your actual PC, not a virtual machine, and see how that goes. It's the bugs home. Fucking honestly. They're like getting in through like my air conditioner or some shit. I'm gonna buy bug spray next time I go to the store. They're beginning to bug me.
You're bugging me more than a fish is bothering me.
Have I got views for you? All you have to do is hyperlink block.
Oh
God.
boy, I didn't realize it would be that easy.
Thank you, spamming.
This is Spamton when he is an aquatic creature.
Spamming friends.
He's the secret sixth species of North American salmon alongside Chum, Pink, Silver, King, and Sockeye.
All you have to do is show me your hard drive shaped object.
God. C-mail, is that anything? It's everything. It's everything to me.
Guys.
C-mail is spee-mail, but at sea. This isn't strong bad. Is on a boat, but he still brings his laptop along.
Oh, I got. Well, how about we actually get into this video game of ours?
Oh, right, we're playing a video game.
Yeah. Okay. Boop.
Dear Fishbad, how do you type with no arms?
Don't worry about it.
Ah.
I need to actually open Steam, probably, is important.
That might be a good idea.
Uh-huh. Alright. Turn on the video game. Bailiff. Open Steam.
Bailiff. Subway Surfers. Now. This child bores me.
Press enter.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip, dear. Alrighty. Only one thing left to do, and that's kick ass. With our words. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2.
Bailiff, dance for me like the little fool you are.
Faye Teeny can be the bailiff. I love that. Viola did not want us to point it out until somebody else noticed it. So now that somebody has noticed Faye Teeny, we can talk about her.
Teeny.
She's itty bitty. I pick her up with a finger and thumb, and she's it's very cross with me. Very angry.
Okay. This is it. Judgment Day. This is what I say every time the Lions have to play a modestly good team. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, V. I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. She is static electricity filled.
Yeah.
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, V.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys got tased last time. That's right.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Maya has learned Thunder Punch.
Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Find some rubber gloves? Right, good idea. Maya has Cloud 9 powers!
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
Oh, no, pal!
Good lord, Maya.
What's gone into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe!
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Wow.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
What's gotten into that girl? 600 volts, as a matter of fact.
God.
Alright.
Charge is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be odd and dishonest by every little thing he says.
Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Witness testimony. Why I left court.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one.
You got one, dude.
So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
Oh boy.
Has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You are Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Cross-examination. Why I left court.
Pressing. Are you really sorry?
Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
You're right. Nice try on Karma. No one's going to believe that.
Oh, I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
Good lord.
Uh-huh.
Back to the shack, Samurai Jack.
You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Miss Valentine. Very well, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you have no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Miss Valentine.
Why do I keep getting pinged in a million different servers?
What?
Oh my god, this guy's trying to fucking RP with me. Okay, whatever.
What?
He's trying to fucking playground one-up me on a fucking comment about Indigato, whatever.
Good lord, man.
Yeah.
This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago.
Is this in a server that I share with you, or is this one that I'm
worry
not
about
in?
it.
Okay.
He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Miss Valentine?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Mods,
If only we
mods!
had not fucking waved the crucial evidence in front of the face of the guy who had a motivation to keep that hidden.
Miss Valentine, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Miss Valentine, please tell us this witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name sounds familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. Such a famous case.
What does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Do you have to say it?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Miss Valentine. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. How do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
V, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints, and then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Miss Valentine.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Oh, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Miss Valentine? Seems that the case has been decided, no?
Okay, the connection there is fine. Okay, I just have to reconnect to chat real quick. Fascinating. Yeah, No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is.
Oh my gosh,
No
finally
one.
got your laptop back after 6 weeks? Gorsh. What happened to it, Ease? Also, hi, Ease. Oh my gosh, waving.
Viola, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Miss Valentine, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Viola? No, you're not going to...
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Mods! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Awaga! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Viola, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Von Karma has rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. And the dancing lobsters, please. That's quite
He's
a
a bird.
bird.
He's a little birdie.
Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Witness, who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Witness testimony. Who is your owner?
Hello, squawk.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Viola?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Cross-examination.
Well, you remember-
Who is your owner?
We should remember what it responds to.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. Squawk.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Miss Valentine, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Man, I'm looking at like the earlier points of the fucking evidence, and I'm just like, man, remember when this case was about who shot who?
Right? Not, how do we get this parrot to spill the beans?
Yeah.
Anyways, 12/28 is the date of the DL6 incident. Take that!
The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Miss Valentine, where in this file is something related to that safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 12/28.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. And that's how important that date was to him.
Okay, so here's like, if I could just like enter the game and just like go rogue and say things, it'd be like, and you see, that gets Polly to say remember DL6 because that's how he fucking remembers the safe passcode. Why would he remember DL6 if he wasn't somebody significant?
Mm-hmm.
It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People do often set their secret numbers to dates.
Oh, here's one of the best lines in the entire game, dear.
Okay, I'm glad I get to voice it.
Yeah.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I am number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Bro.
Great work, dude!
Bro,
Telling anyone how to rob you.
bro.
Indeed.
I want to hear like footsteps running out of the fucking room as somebody eagerly tries to go and rob him now. I know what I'm doing after court. Quick, everyone to the bank!
Although it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial, we would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
B, we're getting closer. One more. We can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Get her to say remember DL6.
Holy shit. Dear, read this.
Polly. Actress' fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Polly.
Polly. Holy shit.
I'm
We got this
assuming
guy
this
on
has
lock.
to. I'm assuming this has to culminate in getting Polly to say remember DL6.
Yeah, maybe.
This has to.
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, guess we should try to get some information out of her. Need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name? Polly, what?
Miss Valentine, I think we have established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes, it does.
Huh?
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Via, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Take that!
The DO6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Miss Valentine, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. And this page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all.
That is now 2 coincidences, but never mind.
My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
My granddaughter has a dog
She calls Viola. Well, Miss Viola Valentine, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Oh, thank goodness.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember!
No, it's okay.
Oh!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Holy shit. Viola, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name to the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Mods! Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth?
Wanted
What do
revenge
you
on
mean?
10-year-old Miles Edgeworth?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Well, damn.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
The defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yippee!
Wow!
That is all. The chat is adjourned.
Child Edgeworth, he hasn't even seen Edgeworth since then. Oh.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, that means... No. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Viola? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Falls upwards! Edgeworth Crash Out Part 2.
Woo!
Oh, what do I do? Awaga! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Come on, Edgeworth.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to... my dinner is here, so I will BRB briefly. Okay?
Okay.
I'll be back in just a moment, dear. I love you so much. I love you, dear. Bye.
Judge, the defendant is thrown. Given this is how the game is made, yeah. They're throwing for content.
Come on, dear.
Hi, dear.
It is a big dish of roasted sausage and potato and pepper.
Gosh. Just end the game here, pretend that Edward didn't say anything.
Your Honor, my client is clearly doing what the kids call clout chasing. I believe we should cancel him for this crime.
God!
You ruined your joke, that's okay. Actually, I gotta go use the bathroom. Not just to be the pisser. I gotta
Oh.
fight the war.
Oh no! That's tragic because I'm eating potatoes and sausage. I cannot speak most of the time. You'll have to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of. Oh. She's my little bathroom warrior, chat. She's always fighting the war against shit. The ultimate war of shitters versus pissers. Only one can win. Only one will decide the fate of... well, I can't say it in polite company, but I assure you that what they're fighting over is very important. cool. Someone caught a typo that would have been on a out of the blue page later this month. Alright. There you go. Fixed. Awesome. All hope is lost until we uncover the third crime and we pin it on someone else. I say it's the bailiff, Boris Cardi. But like the other, not Yanni Yogi, like the active bailiff. Okay, this is getting too convoluted. Oh fuck, I need to come up with a better person to pin this on. Fuck. Oh, the Breakersfield Bruins. Wait, no, that wouldn't. We've gone to great lengths to avoid any animal names for pro sports teams in the Twospverse. Because I mean, would you want to root for a team called the White Guys? I wouldn't. Yeah, and they changed their name to the Commanders for a reason, and it was a good reason, and that's why I'm not going to do the same. I'm not going to make that same issue in the fourth verse, so they don't have that. Instead of being a direct kind of name tip of the hat to the Cincinnati Bengals, Bakersfield's pro football team is called the Captains, and they have like military theming. Yeah, that's a very important part of the world building that me and Meta have been doing on that front. We have quite a few teams we've brought up, and they include titles such as the Chimeras, Borealis, Cannoneers, Carvers, Archdukes, Mudskippers, Comets, Gems, Greens, Phoenixes, Mountaineers, Bolts, Dust Devils, Whitecaps, Tricolors, Immortals, Redcaps, Pilots, Streamliners, Anglers, Gliders, Silverjets, Hammerheads, Daybreakers, Boomers, and of course, the Bakersfield Blues. Notice how none of those are animal names, except for the mythological creatures, which aren't actually like real people that exist in the Fordsverse. I'm sorry to say that there are no phoenixes because they are just a legend in the Fordsverse. Is akin to Tennessee's football team being called the Titans. It is just a mythology in which the Titans exist, not real life.
A team named the Wolpertingers.
They're calling us the Builders. It's because I cannot be restrained from making new fun characters, especially in the Twospverse. I love that stuff, dude. It just kind of comes naturally. It just so many times I think, oh hey, that'd be a cool power, and then like just 24 hours later, I've got a new preference for a Twospverse character. Alrighty. You're still waiting for Mebo to come back, and oh my gosh, so nice he's to us. They're calling me the Peem Factory. Gosh. Wait. It feels like there's a bit of a cold sore on my tongue or something, because I mean, it's either that or the spicy mustard that we just got at the store today is particularly spicy, because usually it doesn't even leave much of any kind of feeling afterwards, but this time there is a little bit of a sting right on the tip of my tongue where I was tasting it. It's fascinating. Meanwhile, Meadow is a factory that it turns water into piss. You know? It does make me wonder how many of the MBC teams will actually make an appearance in Out of the Blues. I mean, at this point, we've already seen the two of them that were involved in that first game, the Blues and Jets, but it make me think, it make me wonder.
My body is a machine that turns water into piss.
chugs an entire gallon without spilling a drop.
I think so. I'm alive. I think if I lost the war, that means I died on the toilet.
Like Elvis.
Yes.
Awesome.
When I say I want to be just like Elvis, I mean I want to die on the toilet. This is the message of the original Lilo and Stitch, right?
Probably.
My piss is a body that turns machine into water.
This is called erosion. That's how erosion works, Bubbly.
So inspiring. I've been cooking up a curse-oriented villain based on my son with Manny. Hell yeah. Awaga. Lots of stressful things happening right now, but we persevere.
Alright. However, Edgeworth does not want to persevere.
Ugh. Edgeworth wants to rot in prison, I guess.
Yeah.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the instant where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Mods! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Chant is adjourned.
Goodness, man.
December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2.
I'm sorry, Valentine. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
Hold on. How long has this guy been prosecuted? Does he not know about the charge of manslaughter?
What is
This
the charge
no
of manslaughter?
laughing matter, detective.
Oh, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, manslaughter
Manslaughter.
is accidentally killing someone.
Right. It's still a crime, but
It
it's
is still a
not
crime,
murder.
but it is not murder. Murder
Murder is
requires intent.
intentional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never actually. I realized in that moment I did not actually know what the definition of manslaughter was.
Now you know.
Manslaughter is murder, but you didn't mean it.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid at the time, how does that affect things? I think Edgeworth does not consider children to be uniquely, like, immune from law, in fact.
Shrug.
I feel like Edgeworth would try a child.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Viola, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Valentine?
December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Bubbly
Judge.
being mean to us.
Bubbling, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I whack you with a big squeaky hammer
My
every
body
time
is
I
a
say
machine that turns belt into snapped belt.
that. They really said this about Deluise the clerk and Azure Relay.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Just begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well.
Did we ask Polly about DL6? I mean, we
No,
didn't. But...
if I recall from the first time I played through the game, she just doesn't say anything, and so you have to connect the two other things to DL6.
Yeah.
Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
I think is what Von Karma forced her to forget, showing that he didn't even consider the parrot when rigging the trial. God.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Only if I can find the right lock. Please. Please.
Witness testimony, the DL6 incident.
That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, Then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Miss Valentine, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. The DL6 incident. So, dear, you remember that sticking point with DL6 that you keep bringing up, right?
It's something like with the gun probably shot the
Fair enough,
window. The gun shot the window. It didn't shoot him, but then the gun was used to, you know.
One gunshot and yet 2 bullet holes.
Uh-huh. So yeah, wait.
Look,
Because, like, my assumption was that the gun, when Edgeworth threw it, fired out the window, and then Yanni Yogi picked it up and shot it.
perhaps. But in either case, that means that we have to account for this bullet hole. Because Edgeworth
Yeah.
only remembers 1 gunshot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot, and that horrible scream.
The scream. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick.
Oh, but the scream, the gunshot, and then he lost consciousness, but he remembers a scream.
Yeah.
Is that the discrepancy? Murder weapon was fired twice.
fired twice. So there's the evidence we need. Awaga! Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look
You're
at this
blind.
file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
The victim data,
Vic-
of course.
Yeah.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
Oh, I see. You do have a point. Miss Valentine, the murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence, like me. Very well, Miss Valentine, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
Why, yes. It's the second bullet hole in the picture.
Yeah. Also, he was shot in the heart, but there's like blood coming
Yeah.
out of his neck.
Oh, it's coming out of his mouth.
Oh.
It's coming out of the
okay.
corner of his mouth, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waiting a full day without ever checking out your gun or reloading it?
Take that! Look at this photograph. Don't say it. This is a...
This is a photograph of a scene of the crime, 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue.
Please use your eyes to look at the image,
Show the
please.
judge the contradiction in the photo.
Everybody in this universe is blind.
Take that! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Mods! Miss Valentine, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Miss Valentine, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Miss Valentine, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1.
That's as far as he read.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Like what? Like not a bullet?
Mods. I will have mods. Miss Valentine has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Miss Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
God, how did this happen? I don't believe that second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Viola? Aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Viola?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
Can we get a judge with object permanence? No. You said you'd do it, Viola. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Viola.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry, Knack, you missed the parrot.
You did miss the parrot. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. And does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. This is my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank, or I can't find the words.
Miss Valentine?
Awaga! Your Honor, I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
The Christmas line was last episode, Knack.
Yeah.
Miss Valentine, on what grounds do you object?
Oh, that one. Also, yeah,
Oh,
you
the Von
also
Karma-
missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah. You missed the cross-examine the parrot line. You missed the Von Karma card line. I'm sorry, you missed everything.
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Ah,
Oh,
you know who
I
this
saw her
is,
for
dear.
a second. I saw Mia for a split second.
Uh-huh.
It must exist. The second bullet. Mia Fey jump scare.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Miss Valentine.
Wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm Still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
Well, first of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Miss Valentine. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
What do you think, dear?
I mean...
What are all of the reasons why someone might walk away from a crime scene with one of the bullets?
They did it. To
Yeah.
carry the evidence with them, not report it and destroy it.
But the one that they shot is inside of Edgeworth's dad. This is the other bullet.
I mean,
Why would that bullet still be on them?
so they could frame Edgeworth.
But they weren't trying to
Right?
frame Edgeworth. Yanni Yogi was the guy in there. Yanni Yogi was the prime suspect in that case. Edgeworth never had any suspicion put towards him.
I don't blame you for having trouble with this one. God. I don't know.
Let me give you this, dear. This whole case has included questions about intentionality, right? What if the murderer didn't intend to take the bullet with them?
So, an accident?
Why
Just-
would somebody accidentally walk around with a bullet in them?
I don't know.
It's because, dear, the murderer was shot by the first bullet. They took it because it was still inside of their body.
Oh.
The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Miss Valentine?
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet.
Yeah, I know, I realized that, but Meadow still didn't get it, so it's okay.
You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Ugh.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Miss Valentine?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Miss Valentine? What do you mean?
Well,
You're
for
thinking
instance...
too you're thinking too logically. You gotta start saying things.
For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
You know, the picture of Yanni Yogi, I don't know if this is an actual picture that has evidence, but the picture that comes up whenever Edgeworth talks about it, Yanni Yogi is in the exact position where if the bullet fired and hit him, it would have gone right through the glass and... You know?
Gosh.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second.
Left the court speechless.
I was just talking out of my ass, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, The murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. The two men fighting inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then, the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Miss Valentine, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Viola,
Huh?
just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Wow.
Yes. Not.
Ha, Von Karma. What? Or, no, that's not part of the flashback. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation? because
Maya,
of
why
the
are you doing
shot?
that voice?
What? Huh?
Took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
Could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man.
Is something wrong, Miss Valentine? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Just
Your
start
Honor?
saying shit.
There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Miss Valentine. Who is your suspect?
Ugh, my hands are shaking.
For what?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Miss Valentine? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Viola! Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
Wentworth.
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. I would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
Well, I mean, if maybe the fact there were no clues at all is evidence that it was Von Karma, because nobody would be that perfect. So what, Viola? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Disc. Well, Miss Valentine, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Well, dear,
Do we?
look at the evidence. There's the badge.
The attorney's badge.
Here's the autopsy report. Here's the lake photo. It's a photo of Maya's mom. There's the map of Gornt Lake. There's the bullet from Robert Hammond. There's the pistol. There's a metal detector. There's a parrot.
Oh, metal detector!
There's a DL6 case file. There's a DL6 incident photo. And a DL6 bullet.
Metal detector! Metal detector! Metal detector!
Show evidence. Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Take that! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Huh. You don't mean?
I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Your Honor, Von Karma is a robot!
Is that even
I
possible?
got it! We'll use the weed whacker on him!
All these years.
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well,
had that in
Von
your
Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Mods!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Awaga, the statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Viola, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma?
You! It was you!
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Miss Valentine who must prove something here, not I.
Miss Valentine? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Well, if they perform surgery on him and check the ballistic markings.
Correct.
Yay!
After
Of
all,
course she can't.
we have the bullet from the incident. Still bears clear
Yeah.
ballistic markings. We can compare it to his.
Also, Knack saying that he runs to the bathroom for a few minutes, coming out bloody. Haha, no bullet in there. It's just blood all over his fucking shoulder and all over his
I
hands.
was just like, holy shit, man, are you okay?
I'm fine, I just do this. You don't
Miss
have-
Valentine, do you have any evidence that the accused here does not simply do this sometimes?
Fucking, I don't watch him every day. I just met him 2 days ago.
God.
God. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
We have it. We have it.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Miss Valentine.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. von Karma.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Take that!
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth.
I got that on the first try, but I couldn't figure out the fact that the murder was shot.
Yeah, I mean, that was way more of a stretch.
Yeah.
The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings. All. Bye. It's.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Mr. Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. von Karma?
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
Mr. Von Karma?
Oh, Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me! So it was you! You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
Are you beginning to understand why people like this series, dear?
Yeah.
How deeply
yeah,
satisfying that was?
Yeah. Mr. Von Karma, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, it's good, dear. It's really good. I finally understand.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma,
This-
it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Hi, Afterglow Ampharos.
Hi, we just solved the case.
Edgeworth?
Is this still Von Karma?
Yes.
It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. Must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious.
I talk about, like, the biggest hater of all time. There's also the angle of, specifically, he took Edgeworth under his wing to keep him nearby and then frame him for the murder 15 years later. Which is
Good lord.
ascendant hater behavior.
Yeah.
The devil himself was not this much of a hater.
Yeah.
He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor?
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
We finally get to put the confetti. Finally get to throw the confetti and not have to pick it all up again.
That is all. This chat is adjourned.
December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Viola, we did it! Did you see his face? Lon Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Viola. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So,
A man died, Maya!
it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Valentine,
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you, Valentine.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all!
Lada!
Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, V. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, V. I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, V. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Oh, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, V. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Valentine,
Yeah, what's up?
that envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah. that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, Valentine.
Huh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly?
Viola? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Valentine?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. And he saw the money lying right there. And the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Well, consider, Ampharos, that all of his friends were in school, so he had nobody to play with. Yeah, too well.
Valentine, you may not know this. We used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, Valentine? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth,
Hmm?
you should have told me.
Now, Viola, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
Well, there you have it. Ah,
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. Became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, Valentine?
Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo!
Hey, photo time, let's go!
And after that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
God.
December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Valentine & Co. Law Offices. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday.
Y'all, it's getting kind of hazy.
It's getting kind of hazy. Huh? Still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Viola. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. Wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. Wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Viola.
Yeah, Edgeworth to Phoenix just before getting in bed. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station! I guess I'm too late.
A lot of events and jet lag the game happen in places like this. But hey! Viola?
Maya!
Hmm.
So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Viola. Be good, okay? Ha!
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end, when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. The only one who couldn't help. I was useless.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up.
Who are you talking to, Viola? Throwing this at Maya's face? A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
B.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
This is the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who fired it.
I threw it right at him.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Gosh. Thanks, Viola.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Miss Valentine, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Awaga!
This is basically the ending of the game, even though we do have one more DLC case.
Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
And then he hung his head low and went right back outside.
God.
Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
It's really funny. DLC's nuts.
Hey, you say that to fucking... you say that to Von Karma and he instantly does the roar.
Oh? Viola? Nah, I haven't seen her lately. Who? Me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, yeah, she's in Hawaii right now, so,
Whoops. Oh god, I voiced this guy. Oh, right. Yeah, I remembered him. I hear he's been busy lately. Also, fuck. Fuck.
Oh, I did
Whatever.
teach her everything she knows, so I hope she's grateful.
God. I was caught in the moment. I was like, fuck, no, I didn't say
Viola Valentine, Aha, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit, yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
Larry's gonna go crazy when he learns about homosexuality.
He tried!
He's the only character that's canonically not bisexual.
It's you. Viola Valentine? Yes, me as understudy, was she not? I wonder how she's doing. I haven't seen her as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Shit, Viola Valentine, is she an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Fuck.
I don't even think that was the voice I did for her.
Petting you?
I'm not on my A
There's
game.
such a contrast between my characters and your characters.
I'm pleased to
Yeah.
announce that the Pink Princess is a hit. I think I owe Miss Valentine for that. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public now that the trial's over. I don't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Viola Valentine presenting evidence to Edgeworth, and it's just estrogen.
Good lord. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have the time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
I'm just not on my A game with the timer and the fucking
Who did this guy?
you.
Oh, but, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Why are you talking like this?
Yeah, I remember Valentine. That lawyer lady. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
It's really funny.
But actually, it's so sweet. She's there.
That's lovely, gosh.
Maya did channel her.
Uh-huh, just enough.
Hold it! A brand new
Holy
episode has been added. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, is what we are going to be tackling next time. Dear,
Yeah.
what did you think of the main story of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney?
That was beautifully wrapped up. I loved it. I love this game's sense of humor. I love this game's sense of just like emotional storytelling and story beats and the like. It is absolutely ridiculous to hold a trial in this way, but the game entirely 100% believes in its methods, and it makes you feel like a good, smart, lawyer for figuring this stuff out. Phoenix is great. Maya's is great. Edgeworth is great. Gumshoe's great. Everybody is fucking great. I love all the characters. I love the story. I'm glad that I actually know this shit. I've been like seeing things on like Tumblr and shit where it's just like, oh my god, I know this joke now because
Yeah.
I know what DL6 is now.
Now you know how to DLC's nuts.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, and as someone who has not played through anything more than like case 2-1, I am going to be very excited to, after finally take off the training wheels here, and after this next case, start going blindly into cases with you.
Gosh.
Now, are you ready
Yeah.
for a case longer than the entire main game?
Oh my god.
They really wanted to
Is
show
this
off
that
the
long?
DS.
Huh. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Let's save the game, shall we?
Yeah, and I really gotta pee, dear. So.
Well, here, let me just
and
sign off real quick. Okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get to be
because
the
we gotta say
knower.
things.
Yeah. So, I hope that everyone had a fun time. I hope that everyone enjoyed this climactic last day of trial in Case 1-4 to close things out. Next week, we will be getting into the epilogue of sorts of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 1 with Case 1-5. Which I am told is extremely long. I only kind of remember a few key points from it, so I'm sure it will be very exciting for me to experience once again, and for Meadow to experience the first time. That said, next Saturday and the Saturday after that, me and Meadow will be busy with some festivities in town, so we will not be able to do any Leaf Green streams for a couple weeks. But whenever we are able to do an Ace Attorney stream, we will still be here Monday evenings, same Shibi time, same BB channel.
Not on the 13th though, because
Not that much
we'll
fun.
also be busy.
Correct.
Be skipping out on Saturday the 4th, Saturday the 11th, and Monday the 13th.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I hope that you all have had fun. I'm very excited to get into the next part of the game starting next week. For now, I hope that you all have a good day, a good night, a good week, and a good however long it is until we see each other again. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.